Can you see a tangible effect of prayers in the spiritual mystical realms? If yes, do positive good thoughts and prayers look different than negative evil prayers? Absolutely. Yes to both questions. You can see a tangible effect of prayers in the mystical realms, and they do look differently as to what's coming from the good and what's coming from the evil. What you will see is prayer as lightning. In the mystical realms, you see, if you just think about the horizon and you think about like literally hundreds of lightning strikes coming from heaven to earth, but they're really going from earth to heaven. These are the prayers of the people. In the book of Revelations, they talk about the incense being the prayers of the saints. So you'll see these things, lightning, the smoke of prayer, the light coming up. When someone is praying as well, you can see a light coming from the top of their head, going towards heaven, sometimes from this area as well, and sometimes from here, from the heart. You can really see that. There's a light that lights up when people are praying. It's very visible in the mystical realms. When you're talking about how is it different from negative evil prayers, I think that what negative evil prayers would represent would probably be stuff, like black magic. And that literally is black. In the mystical realms, when people are engaged in witchcraft or black magic, it's literally like black. And it's not even smoke. It's like a solid, hard substance, very, very thick, very, very you can't see through it. It's just black, 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 black. And that kind of stuff is of the earth. So it doesn't ascend into heaven at all. It goes into the earth. And unfortunately, there are dimensions within the earth that are not necessarily, it's dimensions within the earth where these demonic creatures are then brought up through that sort of thing, which is really a bad thing to do. And I ask you not to do that. Yes, when you're doing prayers, it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. And then the opposite, the black magic, the things like that, is very, very foul. Very, very foul. But prayer, lightning to heaven, incense to heaven, light to heaven. And I've seen many, many times as well, been told, I've been shown, I had beautiful visions where I was shown children praying and offering prayer to the Blessed Mother, asking her for her intercession. And you see the light coming from their forehead to her, and to God, to Christ. It's really beautiful. And, I've had experiences as well where I've been shown that it was the prayers of a certain person that changed the outcome of certain events, like certain people who were going to die, like of terminal illnesses or accidents, that God intervened because of the prayers of like a little tiny child, a 4-year-old child or something, or, another person. It's a very, very beautiful thing. Prayers are really powerful. I know that some people have trouble understanding how powerful prayers are because it's not visible if you're not having out-of-body experiences or mystical travel. You're not going to see that. But prayer is so powerful, and I highly recommend it to everybody. It really makes a huge difference. God listens, he hears, he receives those prayers, and it changes things. That's alteration in action. When you see that lightning going up, it's alteration in action. That's that light and that energy that's going into the management realm and changing something that should not happen or could happen, and maybe it's going to be altered just because God decides that he's pleased with that prayer. It's very beautiful to see. And just imagine the horizon with hundreds of lightning strikes except they're going the other way towards heaven.